Before we react to this video about Kyren Lacy and the newfound evidence of him being innocent, I would like to talk about something that's very, very, very important that nobody is talking about, y'all. We seen it in a movie with Will Smith, and the reason why I'm bringing this up because Kyren was a football player, y'all. And we about to do some digging right quick before we react to this video. Watch this, y'all. There was a football player who goes by the name of Aaron Hernandez who unalived someone and then wound up unaliving himself. Later on, when they looked at his brain, they did studies on his brain. And he's not the only person. Will Smith did a movie on this called CTE. The movie is called Concussion, but the disease is called CTE. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy. I want y'all to look this up. It's a neurodegenerative disease that develops after repeated head injuries. Now, the brother Kyren was 24 years old. Aaron Hernandez was 27 years old. I said that for a reason. Watch this, y'all. Typically in contact sports like football, right? This disease develops after repeated head injuries, typically in contact sports like football. Let's go down here right quick. CTE can cause significant cognitive, behavioral, and emotional problems even in young people. This is the one I wanted. Causes repetitive concussions and subconcussive. I never heard that word before. Head impacts. So this happens. CTE happens when you constantly getting hit in the head. They did research on this. They did a movie on this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Check this out. Risk factors: participation in contact sports, right? Military service, history of multiple head injuries. Symptoms can vary and may develop years after the initial head injuries. They may include cognitive decline, example given, memory loss, confusion, difficulty concentrating, behavioral changes, aggression, impulsivity, behavioral changes, aggression, and impulsivity, mood disorders, depression, and anxiety. Now you take all of that, what we just read, right? Take all of that, what we just read, and apply it to this right here. This brother, Kyren Lacy, was a football player. He has no priors before this incident right here, y'all. On December 17th, there was a fatal crash in Louisiana that they try to say that it was him who did it. It was him who crashed into the car and unalived an old man, right? In January 12th, 2025, Lacey had turned himself in and then got released on bond. Then on April 12th, 2025, deputies respond to a weapons disturbance. Lacey allegedly fires a gun to the ground and then flees. This was in Texas. So his mother lived in Texas. He's from Louisiana, right? April 12, 2025, police attempted a traffic stop. A pursuit begins. Later that night, Lacey allegedly unalived himself during the chase. After the crash, he was found unalived in his car. But October 3rd, the video just came out that he wasn't the one who crashed into those cars unaliving that guy. My question is, where is the body cam footage of the police officer walking into his car and finding him unalive? That's my question right there. So when this was all over the news, that this young man, Kyren Lacy, had crashed into a vehicle and unalived this older guy, everybody was up in arms with no proof. No proof that he did it. This is an example right here of somebody, one of our own people, with no proof, no evidence of him doing this. Check this out, y'all.
We will find you. 100% we will find you. And when we do, you're not going to see another daylight. You're going to be behind those bars. Yes, we're going to protect our community.
We got all that brother know, that cop, that police officer know is Massa had put something out on Kyren Lacy. Y'all need to go find Kyren Lacy. That's all he know. He don't have any evidence. He don't know nothing. All he know is whatever Massa tell him to go do, he gonna go do it. That's what he do. That's what this is right here. Then he gonna make a video about it in his police uniform. Let's get into these reactions, y'all. But y'all keep in mind of the CTE. If you have sons, nephews, cousins, whatever, tell them to be careful. Or if you got them, if you know a football player, tell them to be very careful about those head injuries and the CTE disease. Matter of fact, it was even in the movie Him. The movie just came out. Him. Check this out. Let's react to these videos, y'all.
We got some pretty wild news to talk about. Can't believe I'm saying this, but it looks like Kyren Lacy might have been innocent all along. I'm not even joking. I kind of can't believe this.
I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but a large majority of Caucasian people really believe that black people are playing the victim when we say they weaponize the justice system against us. Police brutality. That police frame black victims all the time. This is not surprising at all for black people because this is the life that we live. This is surprising for Caucasians because they cannot fathom the idea that the system will literally go completely against you simply because you are a certain kind of skin color. This has never been their reality. So when this young man is saying, I had nothing to do with this, I'm innocent, he did not just not do the accident. He was also framed by the police and then ended up losing his life because of all of this drama. This man lost everything. His family, generations lost everything because of this drama.
You're telling me this entire time, Kyren Lacy.
Let's not forget, he had a little white girlfriend. You're a promising football star, potentially making it to the NFL. Everybody love you. You got a little white girlfriend. You got a fast car. And you're down south somewhere where a lot of the people don't like you. What's really going on, y'all? Where's the body cam footage that's proving that he unalived himself? Because we're talking about everything else but that body cam footage. I need the body cam footage that's showing the cop opening the door and showing that he unalived himself. That's what I need to see. That's what I need to see. So I'm not going along with this he unalived himself thing. If he did, you gotta look at the CTE thing. You gotta look at that. This here it's a factor. It wasn't just Aaron Hernandez. There's a lot of these football players with all of a sudden behavior problems. They did studies on the brains. They did studies, y'all. This is a real thing.
Wasn't even involved with the fucking accident to begin with. And I need every media outlet right now that reported this story to apologize, because all of a sudden this shit has gone silent. When the news first broke about the crash that happened, the story was basically pinning the blame on Kyren Lacy, saying that he was the one who killed a 78-year-old veteran. And the comments reflected that they were basically blaming Kyren Lacy for the entire situation. And then as the case went on, it was revealed that Kyren Lacy wasn't the one who crashed into the 78-year-old veteran, but they were saying it was his fault because he was speeding and he tried to overtake a car that swerved out the way at the last second, causing two cars to swerve into each other, and they were saying he sped away from the scene. And Kyren Lacy's lawyer was saying, listen, you're innocent, just give me one more day and I can prove it. But sadly, Kyren Lacy took his life before he could prove it, and the surveillance just popped up, and it turns out Kyren Lacy
allegedly took his own life. Allegedly took his own life. Allegedly took his own life. After doing my research and reading, there's really no proof. But them saying that he did that. They said he did that. They said he took his own life. We don't know.
He had absolutely nothing to do with this accident whatsoever. He wasn't even involved in the slightest bit.
Kyren Lacy being proved innocent is a prime example why people are innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. Because this young man ended his own life because of the negligence of other people and lies and deception. People were posting his mugshot all across the internet like he was already guilty, but they didn't know the whole story. Because just yesterday, a video was actually revealed of the accident, and it shows that his car pulled up 4 to 5 seconds after the accident already occurred. Here's the accident, and here's Lacey's car pulling up after.
That's the accident. I hope y'all can see.
That his car pulled up 4 to 5 seconds after the accident already occurred. Here's the accident.
That's the accident already being taken place. That's the accident already happening. That's the accident. It's already done. Then you got Kyren coming afterwards.
Accident, and
that's him in the green Charger. We not finished, y'all. We are not finished. Watch this. Watch what this police officer did. Watch this, y'all.
Here's Lacey's car pulling up after. And then here it was revealed in the body cam footage that the officer was trying to push the witness to say that that Charger was involved in the accident. But I want to draw back to what I said earlier, that people are innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. Especially to the people that use his mugshot photo instead of a different photo, it just makes it seem like he's already guilty. Either way, this situation is extremely sad, and a young man lost his life because of lies and basically people not doing the proper due diligence.
I want y'all to remember what he just said. The body cam footage of the police officer coercing the witness or someone that was out there to say that he was crashed. Check this out. This is the body cam footage. Watch.
So look, don't worry about filling any of this top information, like your name, your address. Don't worry about any of that. Just right here, if you could, I'll just have you write exactly what you saw. Just make sure to include, where you were.
I don't even know what the name of that highway.
It's Highway 20. Highway 20. That you just.
All right, maybe my wife gonna figure out right quick.
Okay, just make sure you add in there that you had to slam on your brakes, and the brakes, you had to slam on the brakes to avoid that Charger, and the brakes locked up to avoid that Charger. That's.
I ain't skid mark or nothing. That wasn't even going for me. That lady in the back of me, she didn't saw what happened. That's how she called that wreck. She was running in the back of me. She pulled on the other side, and that's not in it.
So, but the Charger was coming right at you, correct? Right. And that's why you had to slam on your brake, the head on with you. So yeah, just make sure you include that, and that's very important because we're trying to locate this Charger right now. So just include that in the statement, and I'll read it over.
It comes out that he is actually innocent. So essentially, Lacey's lawyer did an interview, and he did say he wasn't going to stop until he cleared Lacey's name. But in the interview, he showed the CCTV footage that showed that Lacey was nowhere near the accident. And on top of that, there was also a video that released of the police essentially coercing one of the witnesses into saying that the reason he had to swerve was because of Lacey's Charger. Now, this is one of the grossest examples of negligence in not only the police, but in how this situation was reported by the media. Like, after the situation, every outlet was super quick to release the fact that, this happened, that Lacey was wanted on these charges, and he was also crucified by just the general public. I mean, we had people assaulting his character after the fact and saying that, after he took his life, that he deserved it and that this is what he gets. And it's just one of those situations where it's like, man, it's just really disgusting how the whole situation played out. And this is how he was being discussed. Mind you, he was a young adult. He was on the verge of making the NFL. He saw his dreams pretty much slipping through his fingers. He lost his invite to the
This is what people be writing online, y'all. If he unalived himself, then he is a coward dude, caused a death and then ran from the problem, leaving behind his family and everything, because this dude don't know this dude from a can of paint. From a can of paint. Don't know what he was dealing with. Put yourself in the mind of an innocent person. You know you ain't do nothing. You at home. Next time you go out, you know you ain't do nothing. Police pull up on you. Get out of the car. For what? What'd I do? You did this, that, and the third, and locked you up. You just came out of your house. You ain't do nothing. Put yourself in that mindset. I know a lot of us just be sitting back. We be on our phones scrolling like this can't happen to us. History has shown back to back, this happens to us. It can happen to you. Just because it ain't happened to you yet, don't get too comfortable. I'm telling you.
Combine, and then essentially the whole world turned on him. But long live Kyren Lacy. Shout out his lawyer for clearing his name, right? Not stopping and showing everyone what the truth actually was.
A young man who was accused of causing an accident, not rendering aid, who eventually got into a situation with a family member. Shots were fired. Don't know who. They say Kyren shot at the ground or something like that. Or there was a domestic dispute that led him to running away from the police and then unaliving himself. Now, I want y'all to think about this. Before that, outside of, stuff like on the football field, like the celebrating and stuff like that, Kyren had no issues, no problems, no nothing.
He didn't have any issues, no problems, no nothing. Now, all of a sudden, he's getting guns, shooting at the ground, arguing with family members and all of that. Remember what we did in the beginning. Look up the CTE situation. Look this stuff up, y'all.
In one situation that he wasn't even a part of, started the downfall of him. Started spiraling out of control. My advice to everybody out there that's dealing with something, deal with that situation. Don't let that one situation cause you to what's the word? Create more situations. You know what I'm saying? Kyren was a special talent at the wide receiver position. Definitely was going to be a high draft pick in whatever in the upcoming draft. And if he wasn't, he was going to make somebody's roster, somebody's team. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad that a young man took his life because he felt like there was no other way out.
Because of this situation, Lacey.
Don't think a lot of these police officers, these underachievers, is sitting back. They not jealous of you. Don't be sitting back thinking they not jealous. A lot of these rap artists, a lot of these movie stars, they get pulled over because the cop want to see their car, because the cop want an autograph, because the cop want a picture. Don't think that all these police officers just woke up and just wanted to be a police officer. Nah, a lot of them wanted to be something else and couldn't do it. And they see the people who did what they wanted to do, football players, rappers, actors, they see what they want to do, and I'm telling you, they jealous. Not all of them, but the evil ones. I'm telling y'all, be careful out there. You be riding in your car, your nice car. Telling you, watch out.
His draft stock dropped. People were attacking his family and him on social media, saying that he took the life of a veteran. And due to an altercation that he got the night before court, he thought he was going to jail for life and just decided to go to the Lord. The officers and investigators that framed him for this incident and forgot that body cams exist, they need to be charged. They need to be in jail as well. Give them the same amount of time Lacey would have got.
All right, sir. So, look, don't worry about filling any of this top information, like your name, address. Don't worry about any of that. Just right here, if you could, I'll just have you write exactly what you saw. Just make sure to include, where you were.
I don't even know what the name of that highway.
It's Highway 20. Highway 20. That you just.
All right, me and my wife gonna fill that right.
Okay, just make sure you add in there that you had to slam on your brakes and the brakes you had to slam on the brakes to avoid that charger and the brakes locked up to avoid that charger. That's.
I ain't speak my car, that's what I wasn't even going for. That lady in the back of me, she didn't show what happened. That's how she called that record. She was running in the back of me. She pulled on the other side.
So, but the charger was coming right at you, correct? And that's why you had to slam on your brake, the head on with you. So yeah.
He want him to say he slammed on his brakes so bad. He just said, "No, I ain't had to slam on no brakes, man. You trying to get me to say that? You see how he keep on saying it? You had to slam on your brakes, right? You slamming on the brakes, right? Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember slamming on them brakes, bro.
Just make sure you include that, and that's very important because we're trying to locate this charger right now. So just include that in the statement, and I'll read it over, and then.
It's very important because we're trying to locate this charger that had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
I'll be out of here.
In that video, you can clearly hear the suggestive nature indicating that I need you to say that you had to slam on your brakes and you had to avoid a charge.
We will find you. 100% we will.
This damn tap dancer. Get your ass out of here, man. Tap dancing ass. I think that last guy was his lawyer right there. He was trying to get him to say, but you slammed on them brakes, right? Telling y'all, man, these people are turning it up. They are turning the fire up. The only way we're going to get out of this mayhem is God. God, I'm telling you, God's power is so powerful, he could come down and change the hearts of people. He could change the minds of people. God could, let me let y'all know the power of God, man. Let's just say you got a racist, hateful cop after you. And let's just say you start praying a hard prayer. You've been listening to God and doing everything God say. And you got this racist, he turning red, he's sweating bullets, chasing after you. He about to come get you. You know what God'll do? God'll ring his phone. Yeah, God'll ring his phone. God'll make something where as though he gotta go attend to his house. That's what God. That's just a little scenario what God could do. That's just a little scenario what God could do. God can. I'm telling you. You better get on the right team. You better get on the right team. You better get on the right side. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.